Hello guys, come on in. This is Deb with Art and Grace. Ooh, I just realized I don't have my mic on. Guys, come on in. Let me know how your day's going. I'm popping on just a second early to give us time to get this shared over into Craft Round the Clock and get some people on. So I'm going to head and starting my base coat here because this is another one of my can we get this done in 45 minutes projects. This is my segment for Craft Round the Clock. This is a group you can get into if you're not already in it. It is free and has crafting almost 24/7. So when you get in there, you'll see all kinds of crafts that have already been done, and crafts are almost, round the clock in there. So you can always find something to watch if you're lonely or bored, and so you might just find somebody that you didn't know about or something like that. Hello guys, you're popping in. Hi Elizabeth. I'm going to pull this up so I can see it easier on my iPad here. How your day is going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Too loud. Hello Ann. Oh, thank you Betty for sprinkling. I appreciate that. You guys that come right in and do that without me even asking, which I try not to ask because I know we all know the drill. You guys know how much it helps. So I know that if you're able, you will, but sometimes we forget because I'll be watching somebody and totally forget. So I appreciate you doing that, and maybe that helps somebody else to remember. So thank you guys. Hello Deb. Hello Kimberly. Glad you're here. I have a really fun one today, so I hope y'all enjoy this. I had a lot of fun doing a little test run with it. And so, yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy. I'm just getting this background on while I say hi to you guys. Hello, Diana. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. How are you? And I'm glad y'all are here. Hello, Michelle. I know, you're right. This week is going so fast. In fact, the whole month of December has flown by. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Away in the Manger with Craft Round the Clock. So if you didn't know about it, now you do. You want to be sure and set your alarm. I believe 6 a.m., if I remember right, starts early in the morning. That will be Central and goes all day up into the night, and you're not going to want to miss any of it. So tomorrow is a day we can get back and remember what Christmas is all about. So if you're stressed, if you're not ready, if you're not done shopping, or you don't have the money you need, tomorrow's a good day to get back down to the basics and remember what it's all about, because guys, none of that matters. None of it matters. If you don't have your presents, you don't have the food, or you're not able to cook, whatever the case is, y'all, that doesn't matter. So I think tomorrow is going to be a fantastic day to kind of sit back and enjoy getting to the real root of Christmas and what it's all about. Obviously, Christ is in the name Christmas, so it'll be a great day for us. You're doing good. I'm glad. Making some ornaments, then moving on to coloring cards. Good for you. I really, every year, the last several, I've just really had goals that I have not met with cards. Maybe 2023. Hi, Lori. Glad you're here. Good, Michelle. See, that's the thing is if we get too much on our plate, we don't enjoy the season, and we might even become resentful. So we want to get back down to taking things off our plate if we have to. Isn't it pretty? This is Prussian blue, Deco Art Prussian blue, and yes, I love it. Hi Valerie. Hello Carol. And let me see who else. I know I missed some. I wanted to get this background going as you guys were coming in, so now I'm kind of going back and saying hi. Hello Luana. Hello Cheryl. Hello Nanette. Let's see. I caught some of y'all already. I think I said Cynthia. Hello. Hello Patty and Ann. Betty. Yes, I think I got most of you guys. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. Let's see. Craft Round the Clock will be through. Hello Jennifer. How are you tonight? Craft Round the Clock will go tomorrow all day from like 6 a.m. until late at night. I cannot remember the last presenter, but it will be all day, and the theme is Away in a Manger. So it will all central around Jesus in some way, right? So I'm thrilled that we get to do this, and there's a lot of us who just were hoping to get a spot. There's a lot of creators that are in that group that want a spot. So always very grateful when I get to have a spot. So anyway, we do have a lot of ladies that are sick, so I am so sad about that, but that's why sometimes these spots come open. So, if you're following those and it sure makes us sad, but it's just really going around right now. There's so many people sick, and I know you know that because you probably have somebody in your family or you that's had it yourself, and it's kind of tough. It's hard to get rid of, it seems like. I love y'all saying hi to each other. Hi, Araceli, it's good to see you. Some of you guys I only get to see every now and then live, so I'm so glad when you pop in and I'm live. Oh, little Everett. None of us can get over how cute he is. If you're not following Home Sweet Create, you're missing out. Not only on a great crafter with a really sweet heart, but her little grandson keeps us entertained. He is so precious. And so hello to Everett. I know he's probably not there. Okay, so we've got our background. That's kind of how I wanted to get started, is just have this background, and we're going to draw out a simple. Now, I did an owl the other day. This is going to be totally different. Do I have that owl sitting out? It's probably back on that little counter. I don't know if you can see it. So this one's going to be different, but I really like owls, and so I think that's why I'm on this owl kick. But it's also a really easy one for you guys to do if you're not used to drawing or whatever. So we're just going to come in here and make a big kind of oval, and obviously I'm upside down, so we're going to see if I can get this somewhat right. And I kind of want about the same space. So this is a chalk pencil, which I find super handy. I used to always just use a regular pencil. These, obviously you can see on your background. I'm just kind of taking a look to see that that's a pretty good. And then we can kind of start getting our stuff. But I'm going to paint a base coat before we do anything else to this. Actually, let me draw some wings. We are going to bling this one out. And I'm excited. I hope y'all enjoy this. And of course, you can do this with anything. My first thought, I also had done a nutcracker lately, and I love nutcrackers. So my first thought was to do an owl nutcracker. But obviously I wanted to do a small size for you guys so I could keep within my 45 minutes, and I couldn't make it work. I tried a little bit and was kind of like, okay, forget it. I'm not gonna keep trying to make this fit on this little bitty canvas. I'm just going to do something different. So let's see if these are kind of somewhat even for his little wings. Maybe I'll say her, because we're making her really blinged out. So something like that. Okay. Now we can get our background and stuff going. You guys let me know how you're doing. Listen, here's what I need from you guys tonight. I love to come on here and try to encourage you, lift you up, give you some good news, or just be here for you guys. And I am always will be. But I need y'all too. Sometimes we as creators need a little pick-me-up. So I want y'all to put in good news or something you're grateful for, something that maybe we take for granted and forget to be grateful for. I want to fill this feed with lots of good. There is so much going on, and so much sickness, and so much problems and issues and hurting, and we always pray for those, but I also want to be sure we are being grateful for all the good things that we have. And it's easy to get overwhelmed when bad things happen, and it's kind of all you see is you just kind of are living in this state of, oh, everything's so bad and look what's happened now, and if you're like us, things happen in threes. So it's not just one thing that happens. It's like this and this and this. So let's fill this with some good news or something we're grateful for. And I know that as everybody comes along, if you're listening right now and you're watching the replay, put your good news, put something you're grateful for, do it with us. Because just because you missed the live, I love seeing us be grateful. And in this time where we're spending a lot of money, or we don't have the money to spend and we want to, or whatever the case is, people are sick. I was thinking about Michelle, you're probably on here. I think I saw you, but I was thinking about, your brother-in-law and just what they're going through. And it's like, there's a lot of stuff going on all around us that's going to try to steal our joy. We have got to stay joyful, stay appreciative, stay grateful. So that's what I need from you guys, is put some things in this feed and let's fill it up with some good news. Let's see. There, yep, I thought I saw you, Michelle. I wasn't sure. Jerry's getting where he can almost stand with only help of walker. That's fantastic news, Cynthia. They turned on all my Christmas lights in the house. Isn't that right, Tina? Oh my goodness. That's why I put up our Christmas really early, because I so enjoy the mood that it sets with all the lights and getting your tree and your decorations up, and you look at old ornaments from the kids or whatever. It's just such a mood booster to me. So yeah, I put it up early and just enjoy it. And I really can't sit and read these right this second, but I will go back. Oh, thank you for spreading the grace, Debbie. Appreciate you. These wings I will do kind of white. I know this is looking a little boring right now, but trust the process, guys. Trust my process, because if I can get this on quick enough and we can get it all done, you're going to be surprised. It's going to turn out really cute. Cute, pretty. Not just cute, pretty. So you see how simple these shapes are. We had an oval. This right here is a different shape of an oval, sort of like a small deflated football, maybe, I don't know. But easy shape, so you don't need a tracer. You can do this. You just sketch it out, on some paper, and then if you get it right, then you can transfer it over to your canvas or wood or whatever you're painting on. Okay. So we've now got our wings, our base. I'm going to dry this a little bit. Grateful the next door neighbor was able to figure out the problem with your daughter's car. What a huge blessing. We just got our car out of the shop today. Yeah. Yes, that's a huge blessing, because it can, anything with our cars. I'm going to go ahead and put some paint right here so I can see. It's already drying and I just need another coat, I know. You take your car in for anything, it's never going to be cheap. So that's a huge blessing. I'm so glad y'all had him to do that. Good. And that's the thing, is that sometimes we don't realize what, or we don't stop and really be grateful for those things that do happen that are good. We can't let the bad overshadow. We got to just remain hopeful. Okay, that's pretty good. You've been with your grandbaby today, Sheila? Little Millie, she's precious. I know you're beside yourself. How sweet. Oh, good, Chris. I love that. It's so true. You guys, do little things. So that's a big thing. That probably was a lot of effort, but aren't you glad you did it? And then, maybe, hi, Brian. How are you tonight, guy? So glad to see you. I know how busy you are, so don't worry. I always, people will say, I'm so sorry I don't have time to watch you. I'm like, don't worry. I know that as a creator, you're so busy. And right now, you're busy with all your selling, so good for you. I've seen, little bits and pieces here and there, and I hope you're not getting covered up in shipping, because that is the hard part of, it's so wonderful to sell, and we get so excited and we love it. There's no better compliment than when somebody wants to buy something you create, but then you've got that shipping and, it's so expensive, and so it's hard to pass it on to the customer, and shipping's, it's not cheap. Oh, you're so sweet. So sweet. Well, don't ever worry. I know you're a friend. I appreciate you, bud, and hopefully we can do another event before too long. Okay, let's kind of get this going, because I want to get done. I want to show you how cute this is going to turn out. I've got feathers. I've got bling. Kind of got all the little things. Good. That's awesome. Okay, well, Brian, before you go, leave me some good news. I'm asking everybody to put something they're grateful for, something that God's blessed them with, just something, that we can say, this is good in the midst of all that's going on in the world. But I was going to say, when Chris said she put her tree up, didn't really feel like it or whatever, sometimes when you do those little things, or I'm trying to think of some of the things I do. Like, I will pour myself water with ice and squeeze a lemon in it and put a cute straw in it in a nice cup. So that sounds so silly, like, yeah, big deal. But it really, little things like that can kind of lift your mood. It makes you feel a little special. So whatever it is you can do, it's different for everybody, little things you can do. If you can, go get a Starbucks or go get, whatever your treat of choice is and do that. There's just things you can do that kind of, it's going to kind of perk you up. Maybe call a friend you haven't talked to, or take time to unplug. Man, I'll tell you what, that is really needed in today's world. We all totally appreciate you being here for us, and I don't ask you to not be, at all, but sometimes you need even just an hour offline and to go and get outside. So whatever it is that helps you do that. Okay, so we've got our base coat down. I'm going to use this white pearl, my favorite pretty little shimmery secret here. It's not secret, I just tease because I love it. It will kind of instantly perk this thing up. I'm going to put it right over what I've just done. Can y'all see it yet? I don't know if you can see in the camera until I hold it up, but we'll see. I've got to go fast so we can show all the little bling stuff we're going to do. But this little owl is easy to paint because of the shape. It's just a fun little whimsical thing. Well, art definitely makes me happy, and I know lifts moods. It definitely is a stress reducer, so take some time to, if you don't have the time or the ability to paint yourself, then at least take some time to come in and watch tutorials like this, and hopefully it will still reduce stress for you a little bit. See that metallic-y shine? It's so pretty. Hello, Ruth. Glad you're here. Oh, Carol, I want to do that. Now, that's a great mood lifter, isn't it? Love that. That's a great thing to do. Oh, Carol, I'm glad you're here. You guys definitely make my night. Oh, I agree, Brian. Isn't it cool? Yeah, that's awesome. And you are for me. Thank you. That's so sweet. He definitely brings us who we need. And sometimes that's even in a challenge. Sometimes you've got somebody in your life that you're just like, ah. But that's to make us more like him. We have to practice the grace, practice patience, practice dying of ourselves, all those things, so it's all part of the plan. Okay, let's do some eyes real quick. And let me grab my little skinny brush here. What are you painting? This is going to be a little blinged up owl. We're going to make her really pretty. And I don't like a whole lot before I can, let me use a pencil on this to draw her little circles. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll trace it. I was going to say I need to get some kind of even circles here for her eyes. This will be perfect. Yeah, you can always just grab something that's near you and kind of trace it when you need a circle. Okay, and here we go. This is kind of the last of our painting, and the rest will be, yes, Marty, I got some bling for you, my friend. Good, Chrissy. It's easy. You can do it. Go, you guys. Here's what I'll tell you, even though you haven't seen my stash yet. Save that jewelry. If you have jewelry that's broken or that you just don't like anymore, it's not in style or something, take it apart and save any kind of little jewels or bling or beads, you know, because you can use that stuff in your art or crafts. So don't just chunk it unless you're giving it to somebody that will use it, you know, but take it apart and just put the jewels or the gems or the pearls or whatever it is into a little baggie, and we will use them. So I like to do my little owl with a long nose. I don't know why, that's just how I do them. And for the belly, so normally I will go in here and make little, you know, little curvy kind of things for the belly. I don't know what you call it, the belly, I don't know, but to make those feathers. But we're going to use some stuff, so I'm not going to do that on those. Let me get, I think I'm just going to go in and do my eyes real quick. Hello, Mary, Ocean Breeze, and me. How are you tonight? You guys, as you come in, please leave us some good news, something you're grateful for. If, you know, if something good has happened, or even if it's something kind of small, like, you know, I've been sick, but today I got to walk to the mailbox. You know, it can be something like that, because there's a lot of people who get sick and don't recover. So we kind of, you know, keep focusing on the good. Even if it's kind of a small good, it's still good. And of course, the fact that we all woke up today is always something to be grateful for. But I'm doing this for myself and for you. You know what I mean? Because as busy as we get this time of month, it's easy to kind of forget those good things and you know, get overwhelmed with everything. And so this is for me too. I've been doing it too today and trying to really keep everything about. I'm so glad about tomorrow. Tomorrow is our, you know, away in a manger with Craft Around the Clock, and we'll all get to do some type of nativity something or other. I'm going to take just a tiny bit of that yellow. It's a yellow ochre color, and just kind of give that nose a little highlight, and then kind of blend it in a little. Okay, and then your daughter's gonna, oh wow, oh Cindy, that's a huge blessing right there, because that can really be scary, and especially as a mom, it's hard to see your kids suffer. So that's a huge blessing. Yes, that's right. We have to, oh, that's blue, not black. We have to remember, you know, waking up is a huge blessing. Okay, I'm dipping the back of one of my brushes that's kind of thick into this black and popping it right there. Pop. And that can be his simple little eyes, her simple little eyes. Those right there. Now, they're not perfect. That's okay. I'm going to use my favorite gold paint pen. This thing is just, I've got to clean my hands. I'm trying to go fast to get done, that making a big mess. You do need your paint to be totally dry, and it is. And you can just kind of go around and paint right on top of your canvas with this. This is, and I was telling Chris Hunter the other day, this is like gold leaf in a marker. That's how I would describe it. It is so pretty. And I love gold leaf. I mean, liquid leaf. Sorry, I said gold leaf, but I meant liquid leaf. I love liquid leaf, but we've all spilled it at some time. It smells. It's a little pricey. You know, just all the things. So I believe it was Christy maybe that sent me this, or it may be one that I bought. I can't remember. And Christy, if you happen to be on, you can tell me if this was yours. But anyway, regardless, I'm in love with it. It's so good. You can see how it goes on. I'm going to show you this up close. I'm just thickening this up a little. And I do have two of these. I've got one that's in a chisel edge, so it will make kind of fat letters or things like that. And then this one is my thin one. This is the one I go to the most. Okay. I'm not done with that though, but there's that. Hi Jeanette, how are you? Good to see you. If you guys don't follow Backroom Creations, you're missing out. Go, be sure you're following the friends that we're chit-chatting with. You guys check them out and give them a follow. This is the season of giving, and that's something you can give for free. Just give us a follow if you don't already. Let's give the little nose a little gold. So just have to be sure it's dry before we do that. Now, can y'all see that? So easy. Hi, Chris Hunter. Let's see. Oh man, we had Chris in our private group last night, y'all. You want to talk about feeling blessed? Oh. Y'all know how busy she is. She does not have time for that, but she took time. She made time, and I'm so grateful. Okay, y'all, here's where the fun comes in. I've got a stash of little, so I order a lot from Totally Dazzled, and one of the things I have enjoyed the most are these appliques, but I have been taking them apart. So I'll take, this came in a pretty long thing. These, you cannot beat this price for the quality. Look at the shine. Okay, see, I don't even, sometimes I'm like, can y'all tell? I can tell. You can see the shine. It's gorgeous. And I'll just take these apart and then use them for, so this would work as the belly, but I'm going to put it like up here, I think. Let me glue on a couple of feathers first. So I've got this stash of feathers. Hello from Florida. Hi, Dina. How's my sister? Hi, Anna. Sorry if I have missed saying hi to you. I promise I'll go back. Hello, Linda Sue. I just feel so bad when I miss you guys popping in. Okay, so here's the problem with these feathers is they're so long. So I'm going to cut them off, and you know, not perfect, but it'll work. I'm just going to kind of cut them off. Yeah, it's going to make a mess, but that's okay, because I think it'll be worth it. Well, I know it will be. I don't think, I know. Guys, if you're just popping in, leave us some good news. Anything. It can be anything at all that's good, that you're thankful for. You know, we're going to be thankful year-round. We're not going to just do that at Thanksgiving, right? So, every so often, I'll be reminding us, me included, you know, to live that way every day. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. Since I'm not waiting for my paint to dry, that little feather just got in my paint, so I'm going to cut that off. That would have made a big mess. By the way, some of you may have popped in the middle, and if I don't know you, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be rude. My name is Deb with Art and Grace, and I live here in South Fort Worth. I'm glad you're here. Okay, this is what we have so far. See, I got black on that again. Normally, you're going to obviously let your paint dry before you start doing these extra things to it so that you don't have an incident. But so far, okay, now I can better see what to put right here. So that little thing right there would be good, and I've actually got one already cut. I just keep these little pieces that I have. This is one that I already had from another one. I'm going to just add some hot glue to it, and I will show y'all the back, what it's really like when you get it. Kind of lift up that feather and put it right there at the top. So on these appliques, the back has this 3M tape, and it is super sturdy. I honestly, because I've got a hat that I'm going to do this to, I honestly don't think you'd have to do anything else additional. I think this tape is so sturdy that it will hold it, but I typically will go ahead and add just a tad of glue, whatever I have out, just for double checking. And look at me getting the black from the eye. So y'all don't do what I'm doing. Don't rush it. I always say trust the process, but don't rush the process. Like, let's do it well. But for time's sake, we have to. Okay. Happy Thursday, Barb. Oh, are y'all talking about the ornaments? We're doing an ornament exchange in my group, and I cannot wait to see everybody and what they get. So you can start cutting these pieces off. Gee, let me think. I thought I had some already done, but I am not seeing. I just thought I was sure that I already had cut some off. So let's cut these off. I'm not seeing them, so I don't know what I did with it. But you can cut these apart, like I said, that's what I do. And I was ahead of the game today. I did put my link for my website in the description of this video, so you can click on the link. It will take you straight to my favorite products page on my website, and then just click Totally Dazzled. That way they'll know that I sent you there. I will get just a small percentage of what you purchase if you do, which helps me. So that's why I wanted to be sure and give y'all that link. You obviously don't have to, but if you do, that would help. So I'm just going to start attaching these little pretty blings on here. I'm just adding a little dot of hot glue, and we'll just kind of build this up. But you're gonna be surprised when you see it, because I've got one here that I've already done in case I didn't get done. Aww, going out tomorrow. Woohoo! Mine'll go out tomorrow too. I tried for today, but I mean, I could send one that I've already done, but I kind of wanted one that nobody's seen. I don't think it'd be fun to get one that y'all have already seen, so. Okay. So let's do that. See, this one has the tape on there. I can just literally pull that tape off and stick it down, and you'll see it will stick just fine. And then when I have spaces, I'll add another large one and just kind of build this up. And I've got pearls sitting here waiting. Oh, thanks. Can y'all see okay? I know that, you know, we don't have it. It's probably hard to tell what it's going to look like, isn't it? I'm going to go ahead and start building this one up just so that I think when people pop on and don't see, they can't get the vision, it might be hard for them to get. The applique came from Totally Dazzled. I am an affiliate for them, and so I put my website up in the description of this video, and I think it's pinned down below too. I've got a page with all my favorite supplies, and you can just click on what you're looking for. So if you're looking for like my Amazon list or something, I've got a little button, or this is Totally Dazzled, you just click that button, and that way they know I'm sending people there. And if you purchase, then I get a little commission. I don't like the two sides to be matchy. Well, sometimes I do, I guess. I've done both. Let me see if I did. This one's pretty matchy-matchy, to be honest. But a lot of times I don't like things to be matchy-matchy. I kind of like the imperfect. But you can totally use hot glue and just put down your little pieces. I've got little pearls. I'm going to put a few. Whoops. I'm not being as neat as I need to be. But I just hope this inspires somebody. I hope somebody's like, I never thought of doing that. I'm going to try that, you know, because I know you've got jewelry. Maybe you've got some of your old jewelry that's special to you, but it's costume jewelry, so you don't want to, I mean, you know, it's not expensive, it's just special, but this would be something fun to use it on that you could still see it every day. And I think that's kind of cool, using your things, having them around you, not just in a drawer. That's not special, so use it. Okay, let me show you what we have so far. Y'all see that? Hi, Terry. Hi, Shelly Ann. Oh, no, that's just Shelly Ann. I think I've already been talking to you. Fancy Owl, yes. Thank you, though, for greeting our new friend. So, yes, Totally Dazzled is where these are from. Okay, let's cut off some more and keep going. And I'm cutting around this chain kind of bling that's on here, but you could totally use that too. But I use that on other things. I've used that already, and just off the top of my head, I'm thinking that would be super cute on your little nutcracker. So line his little arms with the bling. By the way, thank you guys for sprinkling. Thank you for just being here. I appreciate you. Grateful for you. That's definitely something I'm grateful for, is you guys. Tomorrow I will be on Craft Around the Clock for that Away in a Manger special. I'll be on at noon. So set your alert and come back and see what I'm showing you tomorrow. It'll be good. We only have 30 minutes, so if you get there late, you're going to miss it. So be sure and set it for 12 Central. And of course, like I said, it's going on all day, so you can just get inside the Craft Around the Clock group and watch everybody if you have that time. That would be great. We all love that. How are we doing? Whew, 10 minutes. So this is it. You're just kind of continuing to build it up, and I'm going kind of back and forth with pearls and the bling. Are y'all liking this? Anybody think they might try it? Thanks, Patricia. Oh, Brenda Nat did that. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. She's such a cool lady, isn't she? I don't know what happened, but just was like one day there she was, and she's just there. I mean, it maybe because of COVID, maybe she got really big overnight. I don't know. I know a lot of people we all kind of got online quick when COVID happened, because we wanted to bring y'all things that you could do while you were quarantined. And I think some people just kind of took off, you know, just did really well. So she may have been one. Oh, see, and I love doing this. And last night Chris said in the group, she said she enjoys doing these little, you know, kind of sort of tedious, I guess you'd say. But to me and her and other people, you know, it's really fun. And that's kind of where you can put on a movie and do this and watch a Hallmark movie or whatever you enjoy and just relax. So let the laundry go sometimes. Tell everybody to make their own sandwich, whatever you have to do, and de-stress. In fact, you can stick those presents in a sack. You don't have to wrap. Weren't sacks a great invention? Isn't that the truth, Lori? Oh, you do, Yvonne? Yes, you should. And whatever, it doesn't have to be an owl. So, you know, whatever is your thing, or if you say you make it for somebody, you know, maybe they're into, I don't know. Y'all know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they're into, you could do. But even if they're not into owls, they might like this one because it had your jewelry. You know, that would be special. Oh, it's so cute. You don't have to use hot glue either. You can use any permanent clear glue. So Aleene's tacky glue, Stick Fast should work. Now I've used Stick Fast on canvas before and the item popped off. So I don't know if I didn't use enough or if it just didn't adhere well or what, but technically it should work. So I probably was in a hurry and didn't get enough or something. I'm sure somebody's telling me to put on finger protectors or something. Oh, that's so cute, isn't it? Good, Cynthia. I have no doubt, Cynthia, you're going to find a way to do this. In my private group, we do a contest each month, and all they have to do is create something that I taught or that one of our guest presenters taught inside the group. And Cynthia has won gift cards. She won one last month. She won one this month because she does it. She makes the time. She makes the time to do these things and create, and it's so good. And Cynthia, I know you don't mind me telling this, but she is a caregiver for her husband. And so of all the people who are too busy to do crafting, she does it anyway. And I think it's just so fantastic because I know that it is your outlet. It's how you can kind of reduce stress. And so I love seeing what you guys create. Everybody, we have lots of stories like that actually in the group of people who are caregiving, have maybe special needs children, or sick themselves, sick husbands, and they are finding joy through creating. And that's why I do what I do. I want everybody to try it. And I always say this too: teach your kids and your grandkids and your whatever age they are, because life's not going to get any easier. So as they get older, they will have the crafting or painting or whatever it is that you're teaching them. They will have that as a tool. And a lot of us didn't. And so you go through college just totally stressed out. And, while others are out partying, maybe yours will be home creating. And you can even teach them how to make money with it, sell it on Etsy or whatever. Yes, we sure do, Cynthia. That's exactly right. Thank you, Diana. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Hi, Christy. I don't think I saw you earlier, did I? A lot of times you guys pop in and I missed you saying hi, and I feel so bad. So if that's you, know that it's not intentional at all. They come through and you just see what's right there. And let's do 3 of these. I really want to get to that belly. I'll tell you what I'm going to do to save some time. I'm going to use these. I think these will be cute there. So let me just start doing a few of these and show you my idea. So these, like I said, I'm just cutting apart this applique because to me this is the best thing I get at Totally Dazzled. I love all their stuff, and I have tons of their of these little pins, and they're gorgeous. All of these, I have tons, all colors. But this is what I really enjoy playing with. And like I said, I just take it apart a lot and use the elements for different things. And don't throw any of it away. Sometimes you might need one little piece of bling. So see, we can put these like that and it'll be super cute. Lori, that is so cool. Oh, I love that. Is this through their school? Or is she like in a after school kind of art, hi Leanne, like a after school kind of art program, or what is that? Be sure you've left me some good news, guys. I want to see it. Okay, so let's start. What I do is when I take these apart, it's got the little netting that someone has sewn this to, and I just kind of cut it down to where you really can't see it. You can totally cut it off of it if you want to, and I did on that other one, but you don't have to. You can just kind of cut it down to where you really can't see it. And then just glue it on. I'm not sure if it should go up or down, but I think I'm going to do it like this. Y'all see that? So we'll put a few rows of it right here. To Art Garage. Oh, I think you told me that because that name sounds familiar. Art Garage. So fun. Well, that's great, and I know that art will serve them, you know, and sometimes I've seen, you know, women say, oh, my grandkids, they won't do anything with me, you know, they used to, they won't. That's okay. I was that kid. You know, I did everything with my grandmother creative until I got a certain age, and then I didn't want to anymore. You know, you think you're too old, too cool, whatever, but then when you get older, guess what? My first apartment, I fixed it all up. You know, like, you will use all those things you learned and be calling for advice and wishing you know, still had her to create with. So keep on teaching them, or at least exposing them, offering all that. That one I didn't get an, oh, I've got to go, guys. I don't want to overstay my welcome here. So here's what we have so far. I will post the finished product. Here's my first one that I did. So it's a little different. You can see I used the beads or the pearls down here. I put a little piece of the Totally Dazzled there. So a couple of ideas for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for leaving your good news. Thank you for being here. I appreciate every last one of you. And I hope you'll be back tomorrow at noon, 12 Central, and see me for the Away in a Manger with Craft Around the Clock. And go up to the link in the description of this video to get to that group fast. Bye, guys. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.